Hello.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Hi, Sunita. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Doing great. You're headed for the weekend, and how is the weekend working for you?
Yeah, even I didn't realize that tomorrow would be the weekend because I keep myself so busy these days. It is out of compulsion. I got busy because both of my kids are not doing well and they have this viral fever and all. Was not able to keep the track of weekends,
Okay.
but
So
yes.
how long? I mean, like, if you've not been able to keep track and all that,
Hmm.
how long has this been going on?
It's been about a month.
Viral fever, 1 month.
Hmm. This is something different
Huh.
spreading this time, I guess.
So how long are they in bed, or what are they
No,
doing?
no, no. No, they're not in bed. It's just that they are playing, but usually in the night they get some fever on and off.
Oh, okay. Can
So
they
they
go?
are on.
Yeah, can they go to school?
They can, but I'm not sending them to school these days.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I have no clue, but somehow I feel after the COVID vaccinations, something has happened to our bodies that we are not even able to take a common cold.
Right, right, exactly.
Earlier, common cold lasted for 5 days, and then
Mm-hmm.
that's it. And if
Mm-hmm.
you had a cough, yes, maybe 1.5, 2 weeks, and that's it. But these days, common cold lasts for 2 weeks, and cough lasts for almost 1.5 months for some reason. I don't know. The statistics have changed.
Right. That could be because of vaccines as well. Because I have even experienced myself that even after taking medications, we are not,
Responding.
yeah, even medications are not responding really well.
Hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
So how are they now? It's almost 9:30. So are they have they got any fever? And are they on medication?
Yes, medications, just normal medications like cold, cough, and fever, paracetamol, and all normal medications.
In case that is SOS, right? In case they've got if they're running a fever.
Right.
Okay, that's not a good thing actually. But for all right, all right. So how are they responding? Have they become weak? Are they still eating?
They are like they are not in a worse condition, but yes, it's just that we have to keep an eye or we have to keep a check on their health. And I think this is the best decision that I'm not sending them to school these days. So this is one of the best decisions I've made, and they are fine. I'm giving them this meals and everything on time, their medications on time, so they are quite fine now.
Yeah, when my kids used to fall ill, the first thing I do is start wake up early, do all the cooking and everything, and by the
Mm-hmm.
time they wake up, I'm in bed with them. I do not
Hmm.
allow them to touch the floor at all, because the moment your back is turned, they do not. First of all, they do not use home slippers, and they just walk on cold ground. One thing. Second thing, that movement for some reason disturbs the entire metabolism. So I always
Mm-hmm.
stay with them in bed. It's sick day,
Hmm.
officially sick
Hmm.
day. All right.
Right.
Yeah. So for me and for them and for everyone else also. So they better be careful. Those who require extra services from me, not available. Not available.
Right. So these days they're keeping me on my toes, and I'm also very careful of these things that they should not walk barefoot or they should put on their
Water,
socks. Hmm.
water, water. The moment your back is turned, it's
Mm-hmm.
kitchen and buckets and water.
Right, right. That's a big, big challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Hmm.
And if they're older kids, full time on television or video or whatever, and that is also a strain.
Hmm.
So that we
Right.
can't do. That we can't do much,
Mm-hmm.
but at least. Well, I'm so sorry to hear this, all right, Sunita, because when children get sick, mothers go paranoid. Yeah,
Right.
we're
But
not.
it's just that we have to keep that positivity in ourselves, and positive atmosphere would help them heal even faster.
Yeah,
Hmm.
being with the mother itself helps them heal faster. No, no
Right.
medicine is good enough. No medicine.
Right, right.
I don't know. I just feel that way because I've always applied this medication and it's always worked. My son used to fall ill for consecutively when I was working in a place called Chikmagalur in Karnataka. It's
Mm-hmm.
very cold. It's always rainy, and I just got fed up and I just stopped feeding him any more antibiotics. I said, okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's see what's going to happen. Nothing will happen. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
will happen. You just have to pay attention to the child and see to it he's warm or she's warm.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's all in our mind, like the state of mind we have. If we think that children is not keeping well or ill and will, keep him feeding with medicines and all, and ultimately they would be having some side effects of that.
Exactly. I was like
Mm,
wondering how many antibiotics do I have to feed a child to get over it?
mm,
Because that kind of an atmosphere is there throughout. Now,
mm-hmm,
I can't feed my kid with antis the whole year round.
mm.
That's really
I
bad.
too avoid medicines most of the times, but when there is an emergency, I have to give them. Otherwise, I avoid.
Yeah, for fever, if it is
Mm,
shooting and not dropping at all, you have
mm-hmm.
to control it
Right,
some way.
right.
You have a boy and a girl, or
Both boys.
boys have to be very careful that the temperature doesn't shoot.
Mm-hmm.
For girls, they say it's all right. For boys, it can be a little more dangerous if
Mm-hmm.
temperature are not dropping. Okay, and then both are sick. How old
Mm-hmm.
are they?
They both are under five, five
Okay,
and three.
that itself is a job.
Right.
Yeah, what are they doing now?
The younger one is his with father,
Hmm.
and they're just having their own time,
Ah,
and the other one is with his grandparents.
okay. So that's good. At least you've got some your time for you.
Right, right.
So I don't have to ask you how the journey of your English learning has been so far. How because this is almost 1 month, I think. Yeah.
Um, I this is my second session with you. I've taken 3 to 4 session on English, Yari.
Okay.
My first demo session was with you, and it was marvelous. And I'm truly excited to see you again.
All right. Thank you so
One of
much.
my favorite tutors, you are.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sunita. Anyway, Sunita, I just forgot about why you wanted to learn English. I mean, like, what was your goal? Just
Mhm.
learning?
Just learning, just to advance my skills.
All right. So because you're speaking quite fluently, and I forgot because when it comes to children and
Hmm.
sick children, I just because I relived the moment I went through with my own kids, and the trauma that I used to go through. And now thinking about it, I really sit and wonder how did I do all that? I mean, we don't get those instruction manuals with kids. But
Mm,
how do
right.
you do all that? Well, yeah.
Hmm. We
Yeah.
are the best doctors for our kids, I would say. Mothers are the best doctors.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mm,
If it is only in the last but one point, take the child to the doctor, or else. And the epidemics, yeah, they do prescribe, buy this, buy that, buy this, and so many. Some doctors don't prescribe a lot of medicine, and
mhm,
and they tell you it will continue, but relax. This is what you have to do. And
hmm.
those kind of doctors I trust. The others,
Right.
I get scared.
Hmm.
Oh,
These.
bring the child back once it doesn't calm down, and you're all
Mhm,
paranoid, and you're looking. Is it calm down? No. Is it calm down? No. Is
mhm.
it calm down?
Right. But these days, going to hospitals are very risky. We
Scary.
never know. Very scary. We never know, like, what will they diagnose unnecessary, you know.
I almost asked a doctor, did you attend all the, can you show me your attendance certificate from college? Have you
Hmm.
attended all the classes? Yeah. How much did you enter on merit basis or management quota? I
Hmm.
would like to know so many things, and then I'll think about consulting you because I don't know. These guys are really scary, all right? I was during the COVID, I was surprised to see that India has always fostered illnesses like common cold with
Hmm.
natural herbal medicines, be it north, south, east, west. We all have our concoctions.
Hmm.
And why are we getting so paranoid when the whole world is losing their heads? Why are we getting paranoid? Ultimately, it came down to just that. our Indian herbal concoctions.
Hmm.
We have those pepper, what's that? Basil leaves, tulsi, basil leaves, pepper, and ginger tea.
Mhm.
I have a neighbor who's got a daughter who's a nurse, and she has to go to the medical. She's a medical college, a government college tutor as well, and a nurse. And
Mhm.
every day she tells me, I when she comes back and before she leaves, she gives her the ginger tea, ginger and
Mhm.
lemon and all this. Yes,
Mhm.
it's an excellent immunity builder.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree. Even I have two books of
Mm.
Ayurvedic remedies. So sometimes I just turn some few pages and read about it. I think these home remedies are really very helpful.
Yeah,
Mm.
and effective, effective.
Effective too. It's just that we have to give it a
Believe,
little time.
believe also.
Believe as
We
well.
need to believe also, and
Mhm.
then give it a little time as well, and it will take its course. It's a
Hmm.
7 day course. Common cold is 7 day course. Even viral fevers are also another form of virus, common cold also, and there is no cure for it, honestly.
Mhm.
There's no cure for it. And also, there was no cure for COVID as well, if you notice.
Mhm. Mhm.
They were just fed and they were what? Nurtured in restricted quarantines. That's it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have a, oh, yeah, you have your in laws there at home?
Yes, yes, yes. We live in a joint family.
All right. So that itself makes a lot of things better.
Right, right.
There'll be
Absolutely.
hundreds of advices do this, do that, do that, do this.
Right. Sometimes, it becomes a haywire when we get lots of advices.
Too many
This is
cooks.
also the case.
Too many cooks. Too many cooks.
Uh,
So anyway, so but how are your and children heal faster when
mm,
grandparents are around?
right, right.
They
This
do
is
that.
all they need. They need that atmosphere.
Yeah.
If we'll make them lie in the bed for the whole day, they'll feel even worse. So
Lethargic,
it's better
lethargic.
to play, even lethargic. So it's better to play and have some time with their, relatives or with their friends. So they'll heal faster in that manner.
Yes, they do. And
Hmm.
immunity also. I think, basically it's more than the vaccine. Those 2 years we sat at home, we lost our immunity. We become sterile. Like
Right.
we
Hmm.
can't even tolerate the slightest wind that blows, and we are at home
Hmm.
for some reason. That's
Right.
anyway. So after this do you plan to work, Sunita?
No, I have no such plans because kids are my top priority. So I would not like to go for 9 to 5 jobs anymore. But
Hmm.
yes, to do something on my own and to stand on my feet, own feet. Okay.
My
So
own 2 feet. I had to stand on my own. So
hmm, to stand on my own, I thought of starting this spoken English classes for beginners, and that is going really well. Like I've taken around 4 to 5 classes for students, and they went really well.
okay.
So I
And
think I would do this
yeah,
in future.
is it freelance or have you joined somewhere?
Freelance.
Freelance. All right.
Hmm.
How do you get students? I mean,
I have a YouTube channel, so from there people approach me
all
for
right.
classes. Hmm.
Great. I was also thinking of doing the same thing, going solo. Well, the
Mhm.
reason why, because bilingual classes. Some of my some people have watched me and they want to know if I'm taking bilingual classes in the sense they want to understand and they can't do it when you're purely speaking in English. So some words, all right,
Mhm.
just starting trouble. Once they get used to it, then they're all right. But
Hmm.
yeah.
Yes, there are some set of people who cannot understand English. So for
Mm,
them, using bilingual language would be better because
mm,
first we need to make them understand.
mm. That's
Hmm.
why.
So that is also required.
Anyway, I'm having more than sufficient students here. It's like, what can I say? It's like it's pretty hectic here. And after
Mhm.
this, I do not have time actually. I'm going. So now I've opened, I think in the initial part, I told you my classes are limited, 5 sessions. Now I've opened around 11 sessions. So it's available in the evening also. Okay.
Okay.
No, but why you are doing it? You are teaching yourself. Then why do you need help from us from here?
Because I'm teaching beginner students, and I need experts to practice with. Because interactions are the best way to learn for me. I don't get much time to expose myself to different kind of contents, like English content, through which I can gain something like vocabularies and the sentence formation and everything. But through interaction, I get a lot of things. Like from our last session, also I've gained a lot of right pronunciation that I was making wrong for past many years. So I got that, and I got few more vocabularies from your last session. So this is how I'm learning, and I'm finding it the best way
Okay. So would you
to
like
learn
to do
faster.
some new words today?
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
I don't know how many words you might be knowing anyway. So I'm just going to throw in a couple of new words and idioms. Are you interested in idioms?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now I'll just give you some idioms here. I do not know if you know these idioms, but let me tell you how you can help yourself as well as your students also.
Mhm.
Something wrong with the platform today. I don't know. Okay. So the spins are, can you open the chat box? So the spins are the starters.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, it's always like, yeah, we were talking, and I told you, like, if you're staying in a joint family, you'll get lots of advice from all the quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every single quarters will be giving you advice. And I also started an idiom, too many cooks, and I
Mm-hmm.
stopped there.
Mm-hmm.
Too many cooks spoil the broth. So
Mm-hmm.
how is it inserted in a sentence? That shows an advanced, from an intermediate to a slightly advanced level of
Mm-hmm.
learning. And
Mm-hmm.
that means you're aware of these idioms and you know how to insert it appropriately. It's not out of context or out of place. So that's it. Can you see those idioms I've given there?
Yes, I can see. At the drop of a hat, without any planning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you frame a sentence with that?
I threw a birthday party for myself at the drop of a hat because um, I was not used to it.
Because I was not used to it. Another one would be I asked Sunita to join our acting course, and she agreed at the drop of a hat. Means quickly, without
Mm.
thinking, right? Without thinking is also the meaning. All right. Fits like a glove.
Fits like a glove. Um, Fits like a glove.
Means fits perfect.
Something that's so. Is it related to attire only?
No, no,
Mm-hmm.
no. These are figurative speech,
Mm-hmm.
figurative language, which means it has got nothing to do with the words given there, but it means something else. It's not the
Mm-hmm.
literal meaning, but figurative meaning. Now, at the drop of a hat, it is taken actually at the drop of a hat. Let me tell you, it comes from car racing,
Mm-hmm.
car racing, and horse racing also. So we didn't have guns and all to shoot at that point of time. What we did was we took the hat, the starter. He will hold the hat in the air, and when he
Mm-hmm.
drops the hat is when something has to start. So it comes from there without planning or without thinking. Fits like a glove. Glove has to fit perfectly. All right. So fits like a glove comes from your attire or dressing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Burning.
Okay.
Yeah. Go.
It seems like Shweta fits like a glove in the friendship group.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fits like a glove in the friendship group means mingling
She fits.
perfectly. She fits in. All right. Burning a hole in one's pocket.
Okay, burning a hole in one's pocket. One is eager to spend the money they have. Um, Shweta likes to burn a hole in her pocket whenever she gets her salary.
No. Shweta got her salary and it's
Mhm.
burning a hole in her pocket.
Shweta got her salary and it's burning a hole in her pocket.
Means she's eager to spend it as soon as possible. It's not staying in the pocket, it's rather
Mm-hmm.
burning a hole.
Mm-hmm. That means someone is eager to spend the money.
Yes, yes. I'm
Okay.
sorry, it's my
Mm-hmm.
mistake. I did not put a hyphen there.
No problem. I understood. Any more example for this idiom?
Burning a hole in one's
Mm-hmm.
pocket. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jack won the lottery
Mm-hmm.
and he was advised to invest it in stock market and in fixed deposits. However, it was burning a hole in his pocket because every time he saw something new, he wanted to buy it and spend
Mm-hmm.
the money he saved.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll make one sentence.
Hmm.
Looking at the vibrant lamps in the market in the
Yeah.
Diwali season, it is burning a hole in my pocket.
Ah, so true. It is not even a sentence, it's the truth. Isn't it? Isn't it so? I know.
Today only I saw, vibrant lamps in the market, so that is why it clicks my mind.
All right. So, do you guys always buy a lot of lamps during this time?
And not every time,
Hmm.
not every time,
Okay.
whenever we need.
Okay. So, that is mandatory. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay. All right.
uh,
So, when is Diwali actually?
it is on 1st of November.
Super. I hope you all are ready by then.
Uh, we will be.
Okay. Empathy. You do know this word, right? Empathy.
Mhm,
Empathy is different from sympathy. Sympathy is to pity someone on their bad condition, but empathy is to go along and feel along with the other person. There is a difference.
mhm.
Slight
To
difference.
walk in somebody's shoes.
Shoes. Yeah.
Mhm. Empathy. Okay. Do I need to frame a sentence?
No, this is pretty
Mhm,
easy for you.
mhm. Inquisitive,
Hmm.
curious and eager to learn or know more. The inquisitive student asked many questions during the science lesson.
Hmm. It's curious. It's not okay. Now, what we need to do is you can put this in a sentence. You can put
Hmm.
this. You need to insert this, Sunita, in your conversation. It's only
Hmm.
then that you can use them. You
Right.
know these words, but you hardly use it. I was You used the word curious. I remember. I'm curious because I read books on herbal things, etc., and I'm curious about these things. But you forgot to use inquisitive because it is.
Actually, I was not aware of this word.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hmm.
Inquisitive, yeah. All right.
I can replace curious with inquisitive.
Yes, yes, exactly.
So can
Or
I say I'm quite inquisitive uh, to Ayurvedic remedies
yes,
or
I'm
to know Ayurvedic
about
remedies?
because
I'm
it's a
quite
whole subject.
inquisitive about Ayurvedic
Yeah,
remedies.
because it's a whole subject. Yeah,
Hmm.
so you can replace that with. And if you listen to this conversation, this is going to be more helpful, Sunita. You listen to this conversation, listen to the things you said, and try to make out where you can replace certain words.
Hmm.
And go very slow, stop, pause, and if you have time. I know I'm taxing you now. Right now I wouldn't want to burden you.
No, no, I love squeezing in some time for my learning, and I can burn the midnight oil for that.
Please do that if you can. It's
Uh-huh.
just a 25-minute video. Where
Hmm.
can I replace the word? Oh, I can change that word. I don't
Hmm.
have to use that word. I can use something else. And try
Right.
saying that sentence again. And
Hmm.
then you don't have to practice, but saying that sentence is enough. For when you're saying it loudly, your ears are listening, head is also listening, your brain is also listening. Do you get it? It's like a
Right.
it's like a knock on your own head and telling you, next time do this, please. Don't
Right.
embarrass me.
Great idea. I'll do that.
Yeah, try doing that because you're a teacher and you're trying to go to the next level. So that those one or two notches make a lot of difference. Yes.
Right.
All right, Sunita. I'll see you very soon and we'll be upholding your children in prayers. So take care. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
good night. Bye.